trying to make my favorite Mid-Autumn Festival treat, mooncake. I do love eating these sweet treats, but they come at a price. So I'm trying my hand at making my own to see if I can save money. Lotus seed paste is a classic and traditional mooncake filling, but its price has gone up by up to 50% this year. So to keep costs down, I'm trying out a contemporary take on the traditional mooncake.
So now this is the fun part, right? So we are going to make mooncakes, get the designs that we are known for.
Some egg wash for a golden finish, and then it's into the oven they go. Here's what went into my homemade mooncakes. The total cost of the ingredients, around 9 Singapore dollars. The recipe makes 10 mini mooncakes, so each costs around 90 Singapore cents, or around 70 US cents. It's a big saving from the prices of commercial mooncakes, which can cost upwards of $15 per piece. So it's mooncake season, and I noticed that the prices of mooncakes have gone up. Why is that? What's contributing to the price increases?
Well, so many factors, right? And one of it is obviously the cost of raw ingredients, and then you have cost of labor going up as well,
Right.
Supply chain issues as well. So all these things contribute to it. But fundamentally, I think because mooncakes are a once a year expense, a lot of companies they try to focus. Place a lot of emphasis on quality. That's why the prices are going higher and higher and higher because they're all trying to one up each other.
So you helped me make my own mooncakes today. What's the key difference between the mooncakes that we made today here in your facility versus the ones that we get commercially at the mooncake fairs, for example, or the bakeries and restaurants?
Well, I'm a bit of a romantic, so I think the first thing I would talk about would be the personal touch. So we made these ourselves, and when we give these mooncakes to our family and friends, they feel the love, and we feel the joy as well. So that's the first thing. But secondly, and very importantly, the cost. So if you noticed, the mooncakes that we made earlier were made with quite simple ingredients, and we managed to make a lot of mooncakes. So compared to how much you would pay outside, we definitely saved a lot of money just making our own mooncakes. But it's sad to say, but quality would also go down when you make your own mooncakes because of craftsmanship, the quality of ingredients as well. A lot of hotels, and I'm sure you have tried many of them, they use very premium ingredients, golden salted egg yolks. Some even use bird's nest as well. So that's why it's going to be different.
So I know you're a romantic and you favor making your own mooncakes. How much money exactly are we saving by making our own mooncakes? And is it worth it at the end of the day?
Well, I'm not just romantic, I'm also cheap. So I would say, yeah, definitely you would save a lot of money because I estimate 30 to 70% of cost savings depending on what you're comparing to, obviously.
Sure.
If you compare it to the higher end hotels, what they offer, then it's probably 70% cost savings. And without the packaging, without having to invest in the packaging that you often just throw away after 1 use, you definitely save a lot more.
When you go mooncake shopping, it's very easy to find quite a wide price range when it comes to mooncakes. What sets a lower priced mooncake from a more premium priced mooncake?
Packaging is a very core component of today's mooncakes. So if you go to a neighborhood bakery, for example, you're not going to find any intricate or crazy ideas for packaging, right? But with the hotel, things sent to you, it's just going to cost more.
So the first baked mooncake that we did, which has the sort of cranberry with floral
Coconut as well.
coconut. Yes, right, that's right. Okay,
So as you
shall
can
we?
see, this resembles a bit of like the whole lotus paste feeling sort of thing.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's very good. If I don't think of it as a mooncake, it's actually a pretty tasty pastry.
So I think personally, I don't know about you, but personally my verdict would be that it can't replace a traditional mooncake, but it's still a tasty treat nonetheless.
Yeah, it's still the tasty pastry. Yeah, okay. Want that one? Cheers. I was happy to have my cake and eat it too. But would others feel the same way? Okay, so I found two colleagues, Rachel and Nicole, who were willing to lend me their stomachs and their taste buds. So I'm gonna cut you each a small piece. And here you go. Enjoy! It's pretty good for home baked mooncake, I think. Okay. I really wasn't expecting like this, like the crunch to it, and there's also I could taste the coconut. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the cranberries as well.
For me, the flavor was a little too subtle, maybe, and the texture was a little bit more crumbly than I was expecting. But overall, still really enjoyable.
Yeah. All right. So how would you compare this to like your commercial mooncake?
I don't think it is up there to it, but I think if you're looking for a money-saving alternative, this is a good one.
I personally still prefer the mooncakes that are out there. Mm-hmm. But if you tell me this is home baked and there's something special about it, yeah, I think that would be it. Oh, very nice. So, do these 90-cent mooncakes pass your taste test this Mid-Autumn Festival? And do you have your own savings hacks for festive delicacies? Share them with us at the email you see on your screen. Ta-da!
The palace massacres in 2001 drew closer attention to the conflict in Nepal.
The Maoists had started attacking.
So 2001 dialogue led by the government here.
But there is a peaceful solution.
Well, there was a serious gap. The Maoists didn't trust us.
Without live streaming, I will not be able to buy my cars, change my new house. 你还等什么？等榴莲掉啊 I actually set the rule that if you post the sales in the group chat, it will actually give pressure to the other streamers to do better. Kalau kita mau menarik untuk di Naruto, kita harus melakukan sesuatu yang harus berlebihan. Belajar dulu deh.
我有一首成名曲《突破》，所有人都想突破的记录。是一个隆重的节，从8月到现在热度慢慢下来，现在就是不火了。
This is Asia Now.
It's 6 p.m. in Singapore and Hong Kong, 3:30 in New Delhi and 5 o'clock in Jakarta. I'm Jill Newbrunner at this hour. Two people linked to the rape and murder case of a trainee doctor in India have been arrested. They were allegedly involved in disturbing the crime scene and tampering with evidence. The Philippines says it will send a replacement vessel to a disputed reef in the South China Sea after its vessel, which was anchored there for months, left yesterday. And Yemen's Houthi rebels claim responsibility for a missile attack on central Israel. The Israeli military says the projectile landed in an open, unpopulated area. No injuries were reported. India's Central Bureau of Investigation, or CBI, has made 2 key arrests in connection with the Ray Bin Laden case of a trainee doctor in Kolkata. Both men were accused of tampering with evidence and criminal conspiracy. The former head of RG Kar Medical College, Sandeep Ghosh, was already